How you guys doing today? We got another video coming to you guys. Alright, you guys, on this channel that we are gonna grow, that we are gonna make it to a place where people could come together and pray for each other, help each other out, and just be your brother's keeper. We live in a world filled with a lot of bad, a lot of good. It's kind of hard to just focus on the bad, but I just want you to know that this channel will be a channel for you, so we can come together, a place where we can, tell each other's our needs and really just be there for one another. Be your brother's keeper, like I said, and just help each other out. Okay, guys, just remember that we are here for you. We are praying for you. And like I said, let's build this channel so it could be something that we could all be proud of, help each other out, pray for each other, and just let you know that God's always looking out for you and God will be there for you. You just have to give him a chance and open up your heart and just have faith, because he will do wonders with you. All right, you guys, like I said, this channel is for people who are going for tough times in their life. And I just want you guys to know that there is a way out. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Just have faith. Day by day, you will become stronger. You will become a better person. And the more and more you have faith in God, and the more and more your mind will be at peace. And you'll learn from your mistakes. You'll learn from certain situations that happen in your life, whether it be a separation, a divorce, some illness, a death in the family, just anxiety and stress of the world that we live in today. So just know that we are here for you, and God is definitely here for you. All right, guys. Now let's go over today's verse that I got that really just makes a lot of sense to me. I feel like I said, I don't want to focus on the bad of the world, but the bad of the world puts us in places where we need to find God. And the verse that I'm talking about today is 1 Peter 5-8-9. Okay? So it's 1 Peter 5-8-9. Okay? And it goes like this. Be sober-minded. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kind of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. I think that's one of the most relevant verses you can read in the Bible. I mean, the Bible is filled with so much beautiful words, and I believe a manual for your life and how to live your life. But let's just go over this 1 Peter 5-8-9, and let's break it down a little bit more, and let me give you guys what I believe it means, or what it means for me, and you guys can interpret it however you want. But like I said, this is what it means to me, how I look at it. It says be sober-minded. Now I guess you could take that two different ways. I mean, be sober-minded is don't be under the influence of drugs, because it could stray, it could weary your mind. It could take you places where you won't have a sane mind. You'll be drifting away in different ways. You won't have a sober mind. And another way I look at it too is that if you're not having a sober mind, that means that you have anxiety, you have stress, you're kind of all over the place. You're not at the place you need to be at with God. And I think that could be a double meaning. You guys let me know what you guys think by that, what it means. But I feel like it could mean either or. Okay, be sober-minded. Okay, have your mind right. Okay, it says, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion. Now, if you ever watched the Geographic videos on lions, and you see the face of the roaring lion or a prowling lion, how it looks, it's really intimidating. It could be slightly scary, especially if you're on the other side of that. If the devil has his eyes on you like a roaring lion, because if you're not in a sober-minded kind of way, that's when the evilness of the devil could take advantage of you, whether you're stressed out, anxiety, or if you're under the influence, you're not have a sober mind. You do things that maybe you wouldn't do if you were sober. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have stories of when they're drinking or under the influence of some drug, And it wouldn't be something that you would do on a normal thing, the things that you're doing when you're not with the sober mind. So I feel like that could be two different meanings. If you're going through anxiety and stress or jealousy, anger, you're not with a sober mind, so you'll do things, and the devil could look at that as a situation for him to take advantage of. So be sober minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. So if you're in that non-sober minded state, the devil could take advantage of you and make you do things that you would not normally do if you're in a very, you know, at peace kind of mindset instead of being not sober minded. I think the devil could take advantage of you in that situation and make you do things that you wouldn't normally do. So I think when you actually break down the verse word for word, it makes complete sense if you just break it down, because it opens up the truth, I believe, and how you can interpret it, So, it's just like so seeking someone to devour. I mean, it sounds scary, right? It says, resist him, firm in your faith. So resist it, firm in your faith. If you're not sober-minded, that means you're not having true faith, because that means you can be anxiety, you can have this and that, but if you have true faith in God, then that roaring lion will not be able to affect you. You'll have the armor of God surrounding you. So I think that's one of the key things there is resist him, which resists him coming, resist the drugs, resist the alcohol, resist him, resist being in a panic mode, resist trying to be in anxiety. And I know it's really hard to do. Trust me, I know it's hard to do. But the more, like it says, have faith. The more faith you have in God, I believe the more helpful it could be for you in the situations, of a roaring lion trying to take advantage of this situation. Because we've all been there. I'll be honest with you, if you're drinking or if you probably would do something you wouldn't normally do. So that's a good one. Resist him, firm in your faith. And this is a good one too, how it finishes here, because I feel like this is the very truth. It says, resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kind of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. So just remember, you're not the only one going through some problems. And like I said, you're not the only one without a sober mind, whether it be anxiety, stress, whatever you're dealing with on that aspect of it, or actually being under the influence of some sort of drug, alcohol. Just remember, you're not the only one dealing with these problems. There's 6.5 billion, 8 billion people on the planet. And, everyone's going through the same kind of struggles as we are. We're all human beings here. We all have the same wants and needs, and we all have the same temptations, so we all have the same kind of maybe peer pressure or maybe a negative influences. So just remember, you're not the only one going through the problems. It's everybody throughout the whole world is going through something like this. Maybe not to the extent, maybe not to the degree that you're going through it, but just remember that we're all brothers and sisters in the same fight, and the devil can take advantage of anybody. I mean, people can drink in the farthest east of the country to the farthest west of the country to up north to down south. I mean, we're all going through this by, together as a whole, but you're all going through it within your own mind, within your own body, within your own soul, as just like everyone else is. So if you ever feel alone, like you're like the only person on the planet, just remember there's almost 8 billion people here. Everyone is going through an issue. And this is why I want to make this channel, so it could be something where it could bring attention to you're not alone. If you know somebody that might be going through an issue, if you know someone that, has problems, or like I said, you yourself, if you found this channel, God bless you. I'm happy. Like I said, I will pray for you. If you leave your comments down there, let me know who you are. Let me know maybe the problem that you're going through. And let's just be an open book here, and let's help each other out, because everyone has a testimony. Everyone has something that they're going through. We're all going through this together in this world. So Let's all strive to become better persons every day. Let's all strive to become closer to God and have that relationship. Okay? So let's go over the verse one more time. It's 1 Peter 5-8-9. Be sober minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kind of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. All right, guys, so that's the verse of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed that music in the background, because that's one of my favorite songs going on right now. It's a song that really touches my heart when I hear it. I love it. My kids love it. My wife. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that song. It's something that really makes me happy. Like I said in the other video, that, Christian music and God music, that anything that references God or just good vibes, is something that I really like to play in the background. So if you guys have any, recommendations of a song that you want me to try to play in the background, let me know what the song is named, and I'll try to do my best to find it. And if you guys have any issues, like I said, in your personal life or anyone that you might know, let us know in the comment section your name and the person that you guys want us to pray for, and we definitely will pray for you guys. Okay, you guys? So have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Okay? Peace.